Some games need complex stories and enormous worlds to grab your attention. Others just need a ridiculous idea and enough confidence to fully commit to it. BOMBANANA clearly belongs in the second category. The name alone tells you that subtlety isn't really the objective here. This is a colorful, chaotic experience built around explosions, fast reactions, and the kind of unpredictable gameplay where everything can go wrong within seconds. So in today's review on RazorFrame, we're taking a closer look at BOMBANANA to see whether its explosive concept remains entertaining after the initial insanity wears off. Gameplay. At its core, BOMBANANA is built around fast movement, explosive interactions, and surviving increasingly chaotic situations. The mechanics are easy to understand, allowing players to jump into the action quickly. The challenge comes from learning how explosions interact with enemies, objects, and the environment. Timing matters constantly. Trigger something too early, and you may waste an opportunity. Wait too long, and the situation can become significantly worse. This simple foundation gives the gameplay an arcade-like quality that's immediately accessible, but becomes more demanding as levels progress. Explosive mechanics. Naturally, explosions are the main attraction. Rather than functioning purely as weapons, they can influence movement, clear obstacles, trigger chain reactions, and completely change what's happening on screen. The best moments occur when several systems interact at once, and one small action creates a massive sequence of destruction. There's an enjoyable element of experimentation here because players gradually learn how to manipulate these reactions more efficiently. Level design stages are compact and designed to keep players moving. Hazards, enemies, and interactive objects are positioned to encourage experimentation rather than simply running toward the exit. Later levels become significantly more complicated, introducing situations where timing and positioning are equally important. The game also understands that its central mechanic needs variety, regularly changing how players are expected to use explosions. Difficulty and replayability. The difficulty starts relatively forgiving before becoming much more demanding. Later stages require better reactions and a stronger understanding of the mechanics. Failure is usually quick, making restarting less frustrating than it would be in a slower game. This structure also gives BOMBANANA strong replay value for players interested in improving completion times or finding more efficient solutions. Visual style. The visual presentation is loud, colorful, and intentionally exaggerated. Characters and environments have a playful appearance, while explosions fill the screen with effects without making the action completely unreadable. The art direction matches the ridiculous concept perfectly. BOMBANANA knows exactly what kind of personality it wants and never tries to take itself seriously. Sound and music audio follows the same philosophy. Explosions are punchy, effects are exaggerated, and energetic music keeps the pace moving. The soundtrack doesn't attempt to create emotional depth. Its job is to make the chaos feel even more chaotic, and it succeeds. Pros and cons pros. Simple but addictive mechanics. Entertaining chain reactions. Fast and responsive gameplay. Strong replayability. Fun visual identity. Cons, basic overall concept. Can become repetitive. Later stages may frustrate casual players. Limited appeal if you dislike arcade-style games. Final verdict, BOMBANANA is exactly the kind of indie game that takes one ridiculous idea and pushes it as far as possible. Its explosive mechanics are easy to understand, but offer enough depth to make mastering levels surprisingly satisfying. It isn't trying to deliver a huge adventure or complicated narrative. It simply wants to create fast, chaotic fun. If you enjoy arcade games, quick challenges, and turning the screen into one enormous chain reaction, BOMBANANA is definitely worth checking out. And for more game reviews and new releases, keep following RazorFrame.